And you should know I'm very upset. You know how long I sit in that courtroom dealing with this? I'm just telling you what the guy said. Imagine a little bit.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to see me. And for those who have been here before, thanks for coming back. I've been on vacation for a little minute, but I'm back. I'm back. Um, I've been watching all this mess going on. I know y'all have too. Yeah, the bug got me, child. The bug done got me. A little something. It wasn't what you think it is. It wasn't what we just got out of. If you know what I'm talking about. Uh, it's just a little cold. I haven't had a cold in over 5 years. Oh my, 4. It was way before the Pandora. Uh, shoot, 2019, maybe 2018, somewhere around there. Shoot, maybe 2017, child. I take good care of myself. Hello. But something got me, child. I went out of the country. Yes. Did y'all see me on IG? I went to Mandingo Bay, Jamaica. I had a good old time. Woo, child. I can't even tell you all the fun I had. But I plan to have some excursions, right? But they was foiled, child. I couldn't even do them. Weather took out one day. I couldn't do the catamaran. We were supposed to go on the catamaran and then go to what's that, Wineville? Something about Lickerville. Something. It ain't Lickerville, but it's something. Somethingville, Margaritaville. There you go. But the weather would not let us be great, child. So we went to KFC and got their world famous chicken. I didn't taste the difference, but when I go back, I'm gonna get some. See if I can taste the difference. Um, my other trip I was supposed to go on was by operator error. You know, folks don't know how to do their job, so I had to miss out. But I had a good old grand old time in Mandingo Bay, Jamaica, child. Yes, I call it Mandingo Bay. It's called Montego Bay. Yeah, I call it Mandingo Bay, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anywho, these my girls, my girls. Hey, my girls. Yeah, cutting up out there in Jackson. I'm about to say Huntsville. I'm gonna do Huntsville after I do this. Huntsville. Am I gonna do Detroit? Ooh, them men on there is trifling. Have you ever watched Love and Marriage Detroit? Child, I can't. I can't believe. Excuse me. I cannot believe in 2023, in this good hot summertime, in this good old land of the USA, that these women is allowing these men to act like this. And I say allow because they keep arguing with them about what they're doing, and they keep arguing as if the men ain't gonna change. Girl, I know they younger than me. I'm like Auntie Ray Ray. Okay, I think they young. Could I have had them? I don't know. I know one of them turning 30. Technically, yeah. Uh, technically, but I didn't have. Anyway, we ain't talking about me. We talking about these folks on TV, child. Yeah. What? Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna do Detroit later. After I do Huntsville, child, this damn Huntsville. That one is gonna be okay. Everything I do is for grown folks. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing over here for kids. 25 and up is what I prefer. I'm just saying because I'm good grown. I'm good and grown, and ain't nothing over here for kids of any age. If you just becoming an adult, this probably ain't for you. But if you have the right to chime in because of your age. But this is for the good and grown aunties and unks. Aunties and aunts. Shoot. But yeah, my voice is all crackly, lackly, worse than it has been before. But I'm getting better, y'all. Because, woo, child, last week, woo, child. But luckily, it didn't last long. It didn't hit me until I got back home. I was back um, home for at least a week before all of this mess started. But anyway, ooh, child, I tell you, I saw Usher. Ooh. Ooh, Usher. Usher. I know what Kiki was feeling. And did I tell you I was right behind her? Well, not right behind her, but I was like several rows back, watch, like, oh, shoot, look at that. I was like, oh, Kiki. Look. Okay, I think y'all saw the video, someone or a few videos going around of her showing off her body yada yada, her that her baby gave her. Hello, she's already like a stick, so any more pounds would just fill her out. She's looking good for her. Even if she gets smaller, good for her. Or she get bigger, good for her. Just don't get too big, girl. Don't get unhealthy. But anyway, I was there, several rows behind her, and child, when she turned, did her little, here I am, Usher, love me, like me, hug me, sing to me. And he was like, Kiki. I was like, ooh, Kiki. Me and Usher did the same thing. We were both like, ooh, Kiki. I don't know if y'all saw him do that. He was in the mic like, ooh, Kiki. Because she turned around and flashed her cheeks. And so and so everybody's like, ooh, ah. But anyway, it was a nice night. If you have not seen Usher, his residency in Vegas, please do that before he leaves. I think he got like 3 4 more months left, child. And he fine too. And he's always good. If you into men, it's just always nice to see a good looking man who ain't, who seamlessly got his head on right, just working, taking care of his family, just, sounding good, looking good, entertaining you all good. Big ups to Usher. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna talk about these bells, child. OMG. What was the last episode? I don't even think I can go back far enough. So all this mess that's been going on for the last few weeks. Child, now you hear I got my notes right. Child, got my notes. See, that doggone Selena is a problem. And okay, I'm gonna go back just one episode for show, the actual fight episode, right? Child. Excuse me. Child, Selena. See, Selena then came on the scene trying to bash Gucci, and I don't like that. It was just, it's all about what she says, how she says it. It's always seemingly planned out with her, and she looks real manipulative, real conniving. And within the last few episodes, have y'all been paying attention to what JJ has been saying about this woman. Now, the first few episodes of this season, season 3, I was like, why are they talking about uh his ex-wife like that? Something had to have happened. Perhaps they're filming out of sequence, but if you go back, the first few episodes, they just talking about this woman. The men was talking about her, talking about, yeah, I had her first, and she cheated on me, and so apparently, if you don't know, Selena, the one that fought Gucci, is the mother of JJ's 3 daughters, and apparently he said she cheated on him with Cliff. Latrice's husband. Of course, no one in this group knew of each other at that time. But JJ knew about Cliff because he found out I forgot how he found out. But he found out it was Cliff. And, but needless to say, he knew Selena was cheating on him. And the fact that, and that was the first 2 weeks of their marriage, child. So 3 kids later, 3 kids later, child, she's out there running the streets, and he's like, why don't the kids just stay with me? Since you like to run the streets and carrying on and on and carrying. So, it happened, and that's around that time was when him and Sogucci got together, right? So ain't nobody saying that Sogucci wasn't there for them kids. So I'm pretty sure, since Sanjay is the most vocal, the oldest, I'm pretty sure Sanjay and her sisters are not gonna just say, "Well, yeah, she was there because my mom." Well, because we live with our dad. So I think there is some jealousy with Selena because in the midst of all of this mess, right? You see her bringing up the fact that she was on TV first. Girl, that's a whole nother show that been off the air, and on that show you was getting on that show you Coach Diana was reading you for filth 40 going north, child. So don't sit up here and say anything about how just because you was on a show before. Girl, okay, we know that. That's where we know you from. And any YouTube videos that I would see them in, because I like almost everybody else, we first were introduced to the girls, Sanjay, Star, and Sky, through that other show, Bring It, I think, on Lifetime or something like that. Shout out to them, and shout out to Coach D, Coach Diana Williams. Oh, who's been that at? Oh my God. That was hilarious. I would tune in. Now, I came in after the fact, right? Like, I think the show had already went off the air, or it was in its last leg of being on the air. And that's when I started watching it. So I went back and watched almost everything I could from the beginning until it wasn't nothing else to watch, right? So, that whole fight scene where Selena was bringing up, well, I was married to him first. And I think I heard So Gucci's like, what that got to do with anything? Why are you bringing that up? And just like JJ said, when So Gucci, girl, when So Gucci was filling him in about the fight, and he looked so concerned because he don't like this at all. I mean, don't no man want nobody putting their hands on his wife. I know that for a fact. Hey, I've been there. Don't no man want nobody putting they paws on they wife, no matter who or what it is. Okay. At this time, it's like it's just looking really bad for Selena. Now, so Gucci she throw her shade and pop off. However, every time Selena has been shown on this here show, she's been talking bad about So Gucci. She always got something negative to say about So Gucci. over the years, whatever has transpired. We don't know. But the fact that Latrice knows the motive for Selena, I don't think Latrice knew that Selena was going to put hands on her, like she was determined to put hands on her. But I believe that Latrice knew that it could have happened. Listen, we all women. We've all been in a situation where we talking our papa. Is it past 10 minutes? Okay, we talking our shit and like I said, this is grown folks conversation. These are my girls, so I'm gonna talk like I want to talk. We all talking our shit and fuck that bitch and whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, I'll beat her ass if she say one more thing and da da da. So we've been there when it's on site, pretty much. So I'm thinking, why was Selena so hot and bothered that Sogucci didn't say anything to her if they don't really speak, period? You know what I'm saying? So all I know is Selena has been trying to get to Gucci, trying to get Gucci to come at her, and Gucci did. Now, I don't know who won or who lost. I think I saw a knot on Gucci's head, but hey, sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it don't. But all I know is I just think Selena was wrong as two left shoes. And I'm really glad that, that JJ is handling this, at least how I'm looking at it. He's handling this like he's supposed to. And I really wish that we can see some more dialogue from a distance between Selena and Sogucci, not with the girls. And I really hope that the girls would not be so adversarial towards each other, but they are. They don't have the best representation. But I really hope, I was just thinking out the box, that Soguchi daughter, I forgot her name, that she would take the role and say, hey, we don't have to fight. I know we love our moms and we're going to back them up. But at the same time, let's try and show them that we're united, and let's try and get them united, because like JJ said, it's all about the kids now. They grown, they had their time to grow and develop. They know right from wrong. So let's not have any more angst with us, because we got these kids to raise, these grandkids coming up and everything. It's just sad, just like Gucci said, you take 2 steps forward, you take 5 back. But yeah, child, that daggone Selena, I don't like her, because I don't appreciate her bringing all this ruckus into my Bells collective. But yeah, let's just get on with the get on. Well, I went 18 minutes. But yeah, so at the beginning of episode 8, right, Tambra, they had their little powwow, and Tambra comes back because Marie confronted her with some old boo, some old crazy boo, allegedly. Court and law enforcement folks got papers on each other. I'm like, oh no. It's always wrong when folks got papers on each other at a breakup. Girl, and he doing things to her family, and she ain't being up on the up and up according to him. All this talking. We didn't even know about this dude. But I think Marie was wrong for doing that, because I haven't seen one episode where Tambra dogged Marie out to this extent, to where Marie would do this to Tambra. All she had to do was say, Tambra, girl, this dude contacting all. I wonder why everybody didn't tell Tambra this. Because I'm pretty sure Tambra would have said, well, everybody came to me but you, and woo woo woo. I haven't heard that. So it's telling me that nobody respects Tambra enough to let her know this dude is coming at me, or so we talked and he's coming at us about you, and here's the information. Now, I probably would have met with him, but I would have met with him after talking with Tambra, just to hear what he got to say, see if I can give her some ammunition to do what she need to do. Now, that's a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's something I would do, but I wouldn't go behind her back and then present it to her as, as gospel, and especially if she didn't do nothing to me. Now they pretty much all think she a liar, specifically Lateshia, my girl Lateshia. That's my girl, y'all. Back up off my girl. Especially Lateshia and um no, especially sorry, Lateshia and Marie met with this dude, right? Now, they've been talking about how Tambra's a liar since the beginning of the season started. We're on what, episode 8? So for the last 8 weeks that we have seen, almost every week that they're on, somebody's calling Tambra a liar. And I'm like, when y'all gonna tell her she a liar? Because she's under the impression that she ain't considered a liar. So both Lateshia and Marie got some explaining to do, but Lateshia did let her know she was sorry and she was wrong. And Marie just mad that sit up here listen to all this. Now she the only one on the outs, so I'm pretty sure Marie and Lateshia are probably gonna have a conversation about that, if not already. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But Tamara did come back to sit and talk, but she left finally when she, after Lateshia again, let her know, lovingly that she was sorry. She didn't mean to hurt her feelings. She didn't think it would be like this and all this, that, and the third. See, that's the problem. Anything you do sneakily, it's gonna have a blowback effect. Just you just wait and see. So yeah, Latrice is obnoxious as hell with Sogucci. I don't know what the hell is Latrice's problem. Um, JJ said later in the episode that she getting all her evil ways from her husband, and he always drunk and carrying on, and then they insecure, and that's why they having problems. So Latrice is bringing it on over to the Bells, and the Bells having problems. He talking about Latrice's Medusa. Cliff, go somewhere. God darn it, go somewhere. But yeah, I think Latrice is obnoxious as fuck. Oh, I said it, huh? I'm sorry. I love all the girls. I really do. All the Bells. I mean, but my favorite is Lateshia. I'm gonna keep saying that's my girl. Uh, but Latrice, if you listening, girl, you have to know that not telling Sogucci was just wrong. I think you came to her looking for a place, right? I don't think she came to you. So, but even if she did, it's worse because you came to her looking for a place, and then you go to somebody else and you finish with that person, the other person. A quick text, girl, listen, lie to her, whatever you got to do. But everybody is saying you wrong for not telling Gucci before Gucci found out on the World Wide Web. I just think it's wrong, and that's doing bad business. If you want to talk about it's all about business, well, girl, that's bad business because if people are watching you, so if they see how you're doing your so-called friends this way, and just like Aikisha said, she wanted to hear what the heck is. Because if you're doing your friend dirty, what makes you think I want to be, rolled up with you in any business? And Aikisha's trying to, bring more business to Ferris Street and Jackson. And more business. People need their hair did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, Aikisha is throwing little shade at Lateshia, talking about another failed event. She ain't impressed. I don't blame her because it wasn't well thought out, and especially changing up the rules where people would feel less emboldened to do what they did, i.e., Latrice, when she got up and this and that and the third one in the audience. That's the exact thing Lateshia said she did not want to happen. That's why she wanted the people with the issue to go talk amongst themselves. But that again was overturned. I don't know how it was overturned, but it was. Anyway, so next we got Tambra and Latrice talking. Um, and they talking about being victims, girl. Latrice, you are not a victim. You are an antagonist, and then you hide behind. Well, that's just how I do it. Well, girl, that's how I see it, and I don't think that's cool. Um, yeah. And Tambra had to, like I said, she had to leave to call her attorney. Girl, she was tired of all that bull. Um, she's just upset about how is this a sister venture when you're bringing up issues causing more angst and chaos without a resolve. I mean, do we need Iyanla? I mean, what's going on? Because I don't think Lateshia is handling all this. I know she's the anchor and that's my girl, but you need some help with these heifers, girl. You need some help. Next, we got Marie, her mama, and Marie's daughter, Zuri. They're having a touching moment, just, bonding and getting an understanding moving forward with her mom battling drug addiction. I'm not going to go too much into this. This may be a trigger for some people, but at the same time, it is a very sensitive matter. And we're just going to wish Marie mom much success and to get well soon, and big ups to them for loving on each other through all of this heartache and chaos. All right. Next, we got Sogucci and JJ talking, child. Just like I said before, JJ done had it up to here, child. He, child, they having breakfast. So Gucci cooked him a wonderful breakfast. He is loving his wife. I mean, the best relationship I'm watching is JJ and So Gucci. They have the most loving relationship through all their turmoil. They know they love each other. They know it's on and popping. It's them against the world, even if the world includes their kids. That it's them and that dog against the world, and their mama too. Cause child, why did the mama come through? Tell me, I smell breakfast. Girl, you waking up looking like you've been up for 3-4 hours, hair curl perfect, girl. The mama is a character, and I know where JJ get it from because he a character doggone it too. Look at me, doggone it. Um, yeah, the mama, she want her percolator, the old school coffee machine, but no, they got that, I think that Keurig thing. You stick the thing in there, pop it in, and it punches out the girl. I don't know. I don't know. I just get mine at the bottom, pour it. That's what I do. I go to the store and go get it from the Buck Star. You know what I'm saying? Um, so Gucci had up to here with the mama. She's like, this ain't gonna work. And JJ was like, shh, it's okay. Just let mama do her thing. She's gonna be gone. So the mama gave instructions as she was leaving to JJ. Let me know when So Gucci is cooking so my food don't get cold. But So Gucci didn't make his mama any food. Child, I'm done. I'm just done. But JJ read them for filth. He pretty much said, like I said earlier, Latrice is upset with her husband. She bring all that angst to y'all. Y'all all upset, and it's just a cycle. He wondered if Cliff is drinking too much because every time he talked to him, he slurred his words. And how old is the man? So they doing ageism. They talking about he may be alcoholic. They talking about he abusive. All these different things. Oh my gosh, child, it went down. Anyway, so next we got Marie talking to Essie. They at the work spot and they just pooped beyond poop. And Essie talking about her mom. Her mom. Uh, wow, her mom passed from stage 4 colon cancer, and when they found out she passed a month later, it was real quick. Um, I sympathize and empathize with Essie. I know exactly how she feels, and or maybe how she felt then, and it's a devastating thing just to know your loved one suffered. No one wants your loved one to suffer and then pass away. So for me, growing up in a as a Christian, in learning some things about life and death, I realized that in death, you're celebrating their life, and while they're living, you know, especially during, I guess maybe hospice, because she said they told her she had this, and then a month later, so she probably was in hospice for a month or so. And it's really devastating thing, but it's really an a cherished moment when you take care of those loved ones, and big ups to Essie. I don't want to be all, soggy in the eyes and whatnot, but big ups to Essie for sharing. Thank you, Essie. And they looking younger and younger every time she come on the screen. Essie look good. All right. So we got Sogucci party, child. Sogucci party. Um, Everybody show up except Glendale and his necklaces, child. What? He at work. Um, Lateshia said he would have been there as her plus one had he not been working. Then Aikisha sees Josh and they go outside and they take Sogucci with them. And Aikisha is just explaining to Sogucci that Josh is upset because of what he and Latrice went through at her house, and how much of a friend she thinks Josh is. But Aikisha's telling Sogucci all of this with Josh about Latrice saying that Josh is not her friend, he's her hairstylist, just diminishing him to, you know, to not being her friend. Aikisha's like, he is my friend. What you talking about? So I think Latrice may have a little superiority complex going on because of all the positive things that's happening in her career. And as soon as you take that for granted and start diminishing people because of that, you just may get hurt in that same manner. So be careful. Karma's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. I'm not wishing it. Don't get me wrong, but we all know karma comes around. What goes around comes around. So you need to be real, you know, um, cautious about how you treat people when you're the boss. That's all I gotta say to Latrice and anybody else who listening. Just be careful how you treat people when you're the boss. But yeah, so they talking and so Gucci about Latrice and how it really wasn't a violation that Josh was saying. I don't think it was, because he didn't say too much, right? And pretty much he didn't say any more than what has been shown on TV. So so pretty much it's like he hasn't divulged anything, but because I believe Latrice is scared of what he said, she just wants to, try and, you know, be the heavy in all of this. And girl, bye with all that. I'm glad Josh has the maturity that he has, and he is doing his thing the way he needs to do it. Um, what else? Oh, child, what? Why JJ get that stripper with this 18,000-inch penis in his pants? Child, Marie didn't know what was. Marie done lost her doggone mind. She done threw all her money at the man. She was just eyeing him, squatting from a distance and looking and making sure he noticed her. And she had to make sure she got up on it and rode it and all. I'm like, girl, what's going on? For me, I did that at 21 and I left it at 21. I am not a fan of strippers. It don't get me wet or hot in no form of fashion. Now I would join in the fun and hey, yeah, girl, but I'm not giving no stripper no money. That's not me. Never really has been me. I have a problem with giving men money. I mean, I take the money, but I just have a problem with giving a man money, especially if he ain't mine. Now I bought my man things, when whoever he was my man at the time. But I just can't just give a man money like that. I just can't. That's just me. And it's just not attractive to me I'm not into all that. Fine with them, but it didn't impress me not one bit. And seeing all that hanging over to the side, like, girl, I just left Mandingo Bay, Jamaica. Anaconda, 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 Jamaica. I think he was Jamaican. That somebody said. Maybe he was. I don't know, child. Whatever. What else happened? Yeah, they called him Mr. Anaconda. Why was Cliff staring? And I heard another man say, "Oh, that's a 15 now." I'm like, who said that? Who? What man? Now, hey, men, look, I know, but especially if they supposed to be all these master, tough, rough and tough dudes. Like, who? I, I didn't grow up with a bunch of men commenting on other men's junk. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm like the most of the men I grew up with. Well, dang near all the men I grew up with, was into women pretty much. I didn't really hang. I didn't. Well, I didn't know if they were or not. It wasn't revealed to me. Oh, there was one across the street, a neighbor. I played with the kids. My friend's, well, then uncle. That's right. And we was didn't have no problem with it. I was a kid. Hey, I knew what that was. Didn't bother me then. Don't bother me now. But all I'm saying is, who? Oh, that's a 15 right there. How do you know? Whoever said it. How do you know it's a 15 right there? Anyway, I'm about to end this because I need to go blow my nose, child. Um, what else? Oh, child. And speaking of old ass men, yeah, I'm getting in your behind, Cliff. Clifton ran and told Glendale with all his necklaces that Lateshia was disrespecting him, and he gonna send her a billion text messages, and she trying to enjoy herself, her phone going off, and she looking like, what the hell? So she go outside and call him, get and checks him like she supposed to. He trying to check her. She's like, oh no, your name ain't Cliff. And my name ain't Latrice. N word. You ain't gonna handle me like Cliff handled about to call her Latrice. Child, Latrice. That is not what we doing. And that is not what we gonna do. I know that's right. Glendale and all his necklaces trying to regulate from a distance. If you don't shut up and go back to work, I know that's right. What else happened? Uh, that's about it, girl. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna blow my nose, child, and start my Huntsville review. Oh, I'm gonna get in that ass on Huntsville. Oh, I got a lot to say about Huntsville, child. I got lots to say. Anywho, thanks for tuning in, and I apologize for all of my, me getting over this cold, and if it made you feel, or if I sounded icky, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm gonna sound better next time you hear me. But thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of yous. And you can like, comment, subscribe, and share. And you see all my little, mentions, threads, and the IG and all that. So that's how you can reach me. Talk to you later. See you later. Here's my outro.